consequences. After a short break, we'll pick up the trail of fentanyl once it reaches our shores. This is DIA Connections.
Russia, China, Iran, North Korea, transnational terrorism. Do you know the threats? For more than 50 years, DIA officers have delivered defense intelligence expertise for our nation's leaders and warfighters. In the tradition of DIA's unclassified Soviet military power series, we bring you a new set of products that examines the greatest threats facing the U.S. today. Earlier this year, we released China Military Power. Now, Iran Military Power examines the core capabilities of Iran's military. Iran has expanded its capabilities and roles as both an unconventional and conventional threat in the Middle East. This report provides details on Iran's defense and military goals, strategy, plans, and intentions. Learn what DIA's top intelligence experts have concluded about these complex threats and their potential impact on the United States and its allies. These assessments add an important viewpoint to the public conversation. Join us online.
This is DIA Connections.
This opioid crisis is not an issue that's happening someplace else or to someone else. It's happening right here in Norfolk.
That's G. Zachary Terwilliger, U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia.
We're not talking about $500 and $600 deals. We're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars. $20,000 in the trunk of somebody's car in a gym bag, behind a local restaurant.
The Center for Disease Control and Prevention estimates that the total economic burden of prescription opioid misuse alone in the United States is $78 billion a year. That includes the cost of health care, lost productivity, addiction treatment, and criminal justice involvement. In August of 2019, Zachary Terwilliger's office executed a major drug bust that they called Operation Cookout. It received a lot of attention due to the catastrophic damage that could have been inflicted on the community.
Investigators have busted a massive drug ring spanning 3 states, all this over just the last 3 days. Law enforcement officers in Virginia seized...
One of the reasons this particular takedown or arrest generated so much attention, and one of the reasons we're talking about it now is, we seized 24 firearms, 30 kilograms of heroin, 5 kilograms of cocaine, $700,000 in cash. But the real big number was the 30 kilograms of fentanyl, which is enough doses to kill approximately 14 million people. And that's the thing. It's just like grains of rice are strong enough and potent enough to kill an individual.
Terwilliger went on to discuss the challenges of not only finding fentanyl, but the hazards of confiscating it.
Fentanyl is just every parent and law enforcement officer's worst nightmare. You have something that's incredibly potent and in a substance that is just coming in multiple ways. Fentanyl is one of those pretty easily concealable substances. Unlike marijuana, where you're going to have bricks and bales of it, fentanyl can be secreted in a liquid form, it can be in a powder form, it can be pressed into pills that look authentic. What we typically see is large amounts of fentanyl being shipped in its chemical form from laboratories in China to Mexico and then coming across the border, whether that's in drums, whether that's in pills. They'll ship it in some innocuous substance, whether it's dog food, coffee, toys. And one of the things that makes it really, really hard is it's such a dangerous substance. You don't want to open up those packages if you suspect it of being fentanyl, because then it can become airborne and potentially kill, the officers or the inspectors looking at certain packages. So that's been a big issue, is how do we interdict these particular